Hi everybody, I'm Quinn, I'm the creator of Heliosail, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to play a courtier. Courtiers are a social specialization archetype in Heliosail, and their real core utility comes from their address book. Courtiers are kind of the fixers. They always know somebody who can solve the problem. You have an address book that is full of important contacts. You can keep up to 4 contacts in your address book, and there are up to 6 different niches that these contacts can fill. It's really up to you which contact fits into which niche, as long as it makes sense for who the NPC is and all of that. Every contact can do 2 different types of favors for you. There is a minor favor and a major favor. You can call in a number of favors in a day equal to the number of contacts that you have in your address book, and major favors count as 2 favors. So what this means functionally is that if you have a full address book with all 4 contacts filled out, you can either get a minor favor from each contact every day, or you can get a major favor from 2 of your contacts. This means that in your day-to-day gameplay, one of the most important things for you to do as a courtier is to be paying attention to the NPCs that you and your crew are meeting as you have your adventures. And if they seem like somebody who might be able to help you, then you're going to need to, introduce yourself and be charming and get on their good side so that you can add them to your address book. There's no specific mechanics for how an NPC gets added to your address book because the courtier is really a very roleplay heavy archetype. So it really just has to do with how this would play out socially at your table. So I'm going to really quickly here go through just a very fast overview of what the 6 different niches are so you have an idea of what courtiers can bring to the table. We have the broker. This is someone who can get you information. There is the expert. Now, this is somebody who can give you skill bonuses to a specific skill that is related to their field. You can also double up on your contact rolls, so you could have 2 experts in your address book that cover 2 different skill sets. You can double up as much as you like, as long as the contacts are providing their favors in different ways. I believe the example that I give in the book is that a politician could give you a lot of the same kinds of favors as a mob boss, but they're going to do that in different ways. There is the investor. This is just somebody who can provide money, either a small amount of money or help you with a larger purchase. The kingpin. The kingpin can just make your life easier in a lot of little ways by making sure that you have access to the back room that you need, making sure that somebody that you need to be kept busy is gummed up with paperwork. There's the meathead. This is someone who specifically provides you with body-focused bonuses and also can give you a temporary hireling that you can take on. And then lastly, there is the socialite. This is somebody who gives you specifically social-focused bonuses. So now the courtier in battle. The primary utility of a courtier in combat is really helping with strategizing, and all of their abilities have to do with supporting the rest of the crew and making sure that their abilities and everything that they're bringing to the table hits as best as possible. Lots of things in Heliosail when it comes to combat are very team play based. So with Courtier, it's even more that way in general. Because they are completely hyper-specialized in social skills, it gives you a lot of freedom in how you build your courtier. So you could put all 3 of your attribute points into social, really go hyper-specialization with it. Or you could put 2 points in social and then a point into body or a point into mind to allow you to kind of branch out a little bit more and pick up some other abilities, especially that might be good in combat, because they are not weak in combat by any means, but that's just not the focus of their kit, if that makes sense. And yeah, that is kind of it for how to play a courtier. Like I said, a lot of it just comes down to making sure that you are looking for contacts to add to your address book, that you are adding them often, and that you are looking in your address book for how you can use those abilities to solve problems as often as possible. Next time we'll be talking about the 5th and final archetype, the engineer. Everybody have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.